First at 5 tonight, chair fare. WestJet's latest move might have you sitting up straight, literally. The airline plans to remove the recline option from some of its economy seats. And as CTV's Vanessa Wright reports, the move will have travelers choosing between comfort and cost. Hi there, Vanessa.
Spoke with today are not happy about this. Some even say it will impact whether they fly with this airline in the future. It's what every airline tells you before takeoff. Sit back and relax. Well, now even that comes at a cost.
What's next? Are they going to charge you to use the washrooms?
WestJet says some of their Boeing 737 MAX planes will soon feature fixed recline seats. It means passengers will face an upcharge if they want more space and the option to lean their chair back.
It seems like over the last 20 to 30 years, what airlines have done is sort of piece out different parts of the flight experience and charge customers for different parts, sort of like almost like an a la carte menu.
The airline calls it a cabin refresh and says it's part of their goal of giving passengers different options at different price points. In an email to CTV News, a representative for WestJet explains part of this reconfiguration includes new standard economy seats, which are inclusive of a slight recline that cannot be adjusted.
That's absolutely criminal. It's insane. They charge for everything now. You can't even breathe air without being charged.
I think it's kind of crazy. It just seems like airlines are trying to find new ways to juice money out of their customers.
WestJet used to promote itself as the friendliest airline in the sky, and now they just seem to be downright hostile.
The extra charge isn't the only concern. Air Passenger Rights President Gabor Lukács says there could be a legal one, too.
Because it may be discriminatory against those passengers who are simply too tall to fit into those seats. WestJet cannot and must not be allowed to charge extra fees just because someone is taller. That's not permitted under the law. It is one thing to charge for extra comfort, but they cannot charge for extra height if you are a tall passenger.
He says passengers should know their rights.
The problem is that most people are just going to pay more because they don't want the fuss. It is a deceptive practice because there's no clarity that if you're a tall passenger, then you are going to be accommodated anyway. That is what needs to be made far more clear, and that's where I would like to see government intervention.
In their email to me today, WestJet maintains there is no fee to recline, only that the option to do so will be eliminated from some seats. With that said, to manually recline on those flights, you'll probably have to purchase an upgraded seat. The first aircraft with this reconfiguration is expected to enter service later this month, and the rest will follow early next year. Maria.
Thank you, Vanessa. CTV's Vanessa Wright for us in the news center. And that actually brings us to tonight's web poll. We are asking, would you pay a fee to be able to recline your seat on an airplane? These are your options. Yes, comfort is worth the cost. Or no, that's price gouging at its finest. Your final option, it would depend on the length of the flight. Just go to ctvnewsatlantic.ca to weigh in and to see the latest poll results.